bright lights twinkle across smooth and sparkling buildings. A symphony of neon and warmth settles like snow across the clean and empty streets. There is a calm chill in the air as the world prepares to sleep. Clouds billow softly overhead. It's that special time of day, and here we are once again, eager and waiting for all that the night has to offer. Hello again, everyone. It's me, your favorite nighttime radio host. Or maybe not. I guess it's a bit presumptuous to declare myself as favorite. This is only our second show together, after all. We're still forming our relationship. Still, welcome back to the show here on 87.7 FM. There's a note on my list that says I'm supposed to say that, and now I'm checking it off. Anyways, I'm happy to have you all here with me. And now that we've started, I have a few things to announce. First of all, I have a new producer. It's very exciting. I just came into work today, and there was a lovely individual passed out on the station's couch. Their name is Blaine, and they seem like a nice fellow. Sort of. Honestly, Blaine hasn't stopped screaming or crying since I woke them up. I'd bring them in to say hello, but they're currently having an existential crisis in my office. So, yeah. More on this when I can get them to calm down. Maybe even like a cup of tea or something. Anyways, there's other things I'm supposed to announce too. So, it's Laser Week at the Glow-in-the-Dark Dinosaur Museum. Each night from 6 to 11, there will be events and activities to enjoy. Events will include a fully interactive dinosaur display, bone excavation with lasers, and something called Predator Laser Tag. I'm not really sure what that involves, but if you know, well, get excited. Tickets are $5 and can be bought in advance or at the door. Also, the city's Chamber of Commerce is putting together an arts and crafts festival this weekend. Events will include lantern building, watercolor, and a concert by the Cavaliers, as well as several other jazz and alternative rock groups. Tickets to a raffle will also be available. Remember, all proceeds go to fund the arts within the community. So, it looks like a pretty exciting week ahead of us. It's also currently half-off tea at the Rosemary Cafe, just across the street from the station. I know this because I'm currently trying to order dinner for me and my producer. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're now banging their head against the wall while questioning how they got here. It's actually pretty loud and kind of distracting. So, I'm going to go try to smooth this over. In the meantime, here's an ad.
Tired? Unfulfilled? Feel like your life is going nowhere? It probably is, but let's not focus on that right now. Important people are talking. Hi, my name is Dr. Amelia C. Pentecoster. What is my doctorate in? Stop asking unimportant questions. I'm here today to talk about my new book, The Secrets of Life. What are the secrets? What is life? Stop talking. I would never spoil a book on air, especially when it's such a good read. The Secrets of Life by Dr. Amelia C. Pentecoster. Find it wherever books are sold. Learn how to take control of your miserable life today. No, seriously. I'm not just going to spell it out for your pathetic brain. Figure it out. Go read a book, preferably mine. After you pay for it with money, of course. The Secrets of Life by Dr. Amelia C. Pentecoster. Read it today. Why? Because I said so, and are you really going to argue with a doctor? I wrote a book. What have you done? Exactly. The Secrets of Life. Get it today. That is all.
All right, so I got Blaine to calm down a little. They're currently in the fetal position, staring at the coffee table in the break room. So, I think that's better? Well, at least they're not making a lot of noise. For now, that's fine. Right? Dinner's on the way, and hopefully they'll calm down after a nice warm cup of ambrosia and pomegranate tea. Until then, well, I guess it's time for traffic. Silently, snow has slid through the streets. It's a wondrous white world waiting outside our windows. Workers willfully work to wash away the wintry wilds from walkways, but it's still bad out there. Stay safely situated in some sort of shelter while stations stabilize their storm-trodden surroundings. A bountiful blizzard is building. There is a woman on her balcony, staring out at the storm. Her eyes tell the story of the troubles she's borne. She is older and wiser, molded and grown, and yet she just stands there, awake and alone. And that's it for traffic. Looks like it's going to be a pretty big storm out there. This could be a long night, but luckily, we're all here together. Bundle up and stay indoors until the storm passes over. Man, I hope this doesn't delay my takeout. Speaking of which, I think it's arrived. Hey Blaine, do you think you could get that? It's takeout I ordered for us. You know, the tea and the... Oh, never mind, it's Darian. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, calm down. The raccoon works for the station. No, Blaine, stop. I think you're upsetting him, her... I don't know. Blaine, what are you... Oh, dear. Hey, so Blaine just got into a bit of a situation with Darian. So I'm going to have to pry a defensive raccoon off of their face. In the meantime, well, I guess it's time for another ad. So soon after the last one. I'm sorry, everyone, but duty calls. Bear with me for a moment.
Life is a challenge. Picture life as a person. That's good. Now kill them. You can't hesitate. Life won't go easy on you. Stab it in the heart. You can do it. We can help. That's the power of the Home Depot.
All right, so I'm sitting here in studio with a very unhappy raccoon. It took a lot of convincing, but I managed to pry Darian off of Blaine's face. And now we're all taking a moment to calm down. Apparently, according to my producer, Darian is a male raccoon. So there you go. I'm glad we figured that out. Also, no need to worry about Blaine. They're lying on the couch, recovering from the many scratches, and also enjoying tea from Rosemary Cafe. Darian was nice enough to stop by and pick up our food when the storm started to hit. So thank you. That was very thoughtful of you, little buddy. Anyways, Darian isn't only here to play delivery boy. He's also back with a handful of letters collected from all of you, the lovely listening public. And I'm right here, as mandated by this clipboard on the desk, to read a few of these words on air. So, here goes. Our first letter is from Emily P. to a Ben A. Those names sound familiar. Anyways, Emily wants me to read this very special message just for you, Ben. It says, Ben, we've been friends for a while now. We've laughed together and we've cried. We've been through everything together. You're my best friend and hero. There's no one else I would want to spend my life with. So at this moment, I suggest you turn around because I'm on one knee, waiting for the radio girl to say the words I've been struggling to find for a while. Ben, will you marry me? Aw, that's so sweet. I hope it goes well for both of you, Emily. And if you're still listening, I wish you all the best. Glad I could help you take the next steps in your relationship. Next, we have a letter from Issa C. over at the Moonridge Movie Theater. He's not here to get as romantic as the last letter, though. Instead, he's sending out a message to his friend Felix. Thanks for having my back. You really helped pull the theater together. Stop by next week and we'll hang out and watch whatever you want. Sounds like a lot of fun. I hope you guys are staying safe out there in the snow. We over here at the station are just doing the best we can. Alright, so this next letter I have isn't really much of a message. It's just a drawing of a girl in a long, flowery dress. It looks like watercolor, and the line work is pretty good too. Darian, what am I supposed to do with this? I appreciate the art, but the people can't really see it, so... I don't know. It's signed at the bottom that it was painted by Michelle Michaels. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the same Michelle Michaels that runs the laundromat down the street from my apartment. So thank you, Ms. Michaels, for this beautiful painting. I'll be sure to post it online, once I figure out how to work the computer. Maybe Blaine can get it up there. That's what producers do, right? Speaking of Blaine, this last letter's addressed to them. Hey Blaine! Blaine! Get in here! There's a message for you. No, the raccoon stays. He's just as much a part of the team as you are. Well, I don't care if you didn't sign up for this. None of us did. But we're here anyways. So let's sit down and read this letter to you. Okay. It says, I know you've had a few troubles, and I know you're scared. But look at where you are. This is a chance to start over and live the dreams you couldn't before. You always wanted to work in news, and now here's your chance. Don't question, just embrace it. Forget the past. It's painful anyways. You remember what happened, don't you, James? Hey, are you okay? You look pretty pale, Blaine. Was it something in the letter? Look, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have read that on air. That sounded pretty personal. Oh, the paper? Sure, you can have it. Also, if you're heading back to the office, can you take this painting with you? I want to post it up online or something, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So, thank you. And hey, Blaine, don't worry too much about all of this. It gets easier to deal with. We'll figure it out, all right? Okay. I think we should probably switch gears. We're almost at the end of the broadcast, but there's something left on my checklist. So, before I leave you to check on my poor producer, here's the poem of today. She comes from the east like the rising sun, my love, sweet darling, Songbird. Her voice rings crisp with a flick of the tongue, and oh, how I linger upon her word. How do I hold thee, O creature of the sky, when we are so distant and yet so near? If I were to beg, would you still fly? For I give up eternity for a moment of you here. To see you again so closely is all that I pray. I long for us to finally be together. However, our worlds are as distant as night and day. I fear that a distance is not possible to weather. She flies to the west like the setting rays. My songbird leaves for better days. And now look outside your windows. Snow drizzles gently from a hazy sky. Frost tints the glass, and it all feels magical. I sit here with a warm cup of tea, watching it all with the rest of you. Here we are, separate and yet together in our own homes. Thanks for letting me into your lives tonight. Stay tuned until we meet again. I hope you all have somewhere nice to be on a cozy night like tonight. As for me, well, I'm going to go check on Blaine. So, good night.
Dream Girl City is a production by N.J. Schulze. The song at the beginning and at the end were both by N.J. Schulze. All other music was royalty-free. The poem of today is The Songbird by N.J. Schulze. The ad read for Dr. Amelia C. Pentecoster was Mikkel Wright. For more information, as well as any poem submissions that you might have, please send your queries to dreamgirlcityradio@gmail.com. I look forward to what you all have to say to me. And remember, if it pleases, must be Jesus.